What are you doing, honey?
I'm assuming a fetal position.
Why? What happened? Somebody get hurt? Some
No.
accident happened?
No, all of our YouTube friends are fine. Yeah, but somebody got hurt right in the old wallet. Guess what?
What happened?
Our well holding tank has a leak. It's like it hasn't been an expensive enough month. Now I got to replace that son of a bitch. Oh man, the hits just keep on coming. So
Yeah.
let me just suffer in my fetal position here while you know how I get every time I have to spend some serious money.
Well, you should be really ashamed of yourself being so cheap.
Miss this. There's big money on the line here. All right. Oh, goodness, guys. Welcome into the orchard. The other night, Missy Janet was firing up the pressure in the well holding tank and in the system, pressurizing the system. And all of a sudden, she heard a psst. Well, you can see down here that we now have a couple leaks. Right,
One underneath the tank.
Yeah, we got a leak underneath of the tank. Yeah, so we're not really holding much. Pressure here now. So I guess this tank was put in 1956 when the house was built. It's an old galvanized unit. Yeah, we've got a leak there, and we've got some leaking at the bottom. And you know what, guys? It's not going to get better with age. So what we're going to do, and this is the painful part, we're going to replace this 30-gallon tank with an 80-gallon holding tank here. And it's going to have a bladder. It's going to be a bladder tank. So this is going to save. How's your bladder?
Not good. Not good.
At least you don't have to pee 10 times a night.
All
right, there we go. So there it is, guys. But anyway, what we're going to do is we're going to replace this 30-gallon with an 80-gallon bladder. Now, what is a bladder tank? It has a rubber diaphragm inside. When the pump fills the tank up with water, that diaphragm will act like a spring. And once it's reached its capacity and the pump turns off, that bladder will keep pressure on the water. And as soon as you turn the hose on, it will exert a downward force in the tank and force the water out. It's supposed to save the wear and tear on our pump. And this is the second pump motor we had, right? The first one, the frog peed in it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Peed on the windings and shorted it out, and we took it down to the guy, and he ended up pulling a crispy frog out. Because when Missy Jen threw the switch, we had frog's legs, but we didn't know it at that time on the menu. So, you're saying to yourselves, well, Rosie, you're a genius, but how is an 80-gallon tank going to fit on there? Well, it's not. This is like a 30-gallon tank. So what we're going to do is and I'm not going to do this, I get everything thrown in if I buy the tank. So, guy's going to come in and mount the tank. We're going to put a plastic pad here, very thick. It's like a 2-inch. We're going to get that set into the ground real good. And we're going to put the holding tank here and plumb in our lines. So it'll be a much better operation for us. So I think we'll get a lot of years. You know, this thing has had it. I know I'm cheaper than you know what, guys, but sometimes you just got to bite the bullet. And this is integral to our operation here. You can see all of our trees here really depend on irrigation to get us through summertime, so we get good fruit harvests through summer, winter, and fall. So there it is. You're always smiling every time I have to write a big check, huh? Let's zoom in on that. Yeah, there it is, smiling away. Yay! Yay! Because that guy's turning out to be a very, very, very expensive month. Woo!